You learn early that some versions of you are more acceptable than others. The loud child gets shamed. The quiet one gets ignored, so you adjust. You find the version that gets approval, and you wear it like armor. Jung called this the persona, the mask we show the world. At first, the mask is useful. It helps you navigate social situations. It protects your vulnerability. It gets you through job interviews and family dinners. It's not deception, it's adaptation. But here's what Jung understood. The mask doesn't stay a tool, it becomes a prison. You start wearing it everywhere, with friends, with family, even when you're alone. The performance becomes automatic. You forget you're performing at all. The mask feels like your face now, and the real you, it's somewhere underneath, suffocating, screaming, unheard. Jung believed the persona develops out of necessity. Society demands it. We need roles to function together. The professional, the parent, the friend, these aren't lies, they're partial truths. But when the part becomes the whole, you lose yourself. You become the role. The danger is identification. You don't just wear the mask. You believe you are the mask, the successful professional, the perfect partner, the strong one. These labels become your identity, and anything that doesn't fit, you reject it, push it down, deny it exists. This is where the killing begins, not physical death, psychological death. Every time you deny a real feeling to maintain the mask, something inside dies. Every time you perform instead of exist, you lose a piece of authenticity. The cost accumulates, silently, relentlessly. You become exhausted. Being around people drains you, not because you're introverted, but because you're constantly performing. Every interaction requires energy. You're managing impressions, controlling reactions, making sure the mask stays in place. It's endless, it's exhausting, it's unbearable. Jung warned about this. He said the persona is necessary but dangerous. We need it to function socially, but we can't live entirely through it. When we do, we become hollow, a beautiful shell with nothing inside, an actor who's forgotten they are acting. The real you still exists. Jung called it the self. It's beneath the mask, waiting, watching, hoping to be seen. But every day you ignore it, the gap widens. The mask and the self drift further apart, and the tension between them grows unbearable. You might not even realize what's happening. You just feel wrong, off, like you're living someone else's life. You have the job, the relationship, the life you thought you wanted, but it doesn't feel like yours because it isn't. It belongs to the mask. Jung spoke of individuation, the process of becoming your true self. It requires removing the mask, not all at once, not recklessly, but gradually, consciously. You have to see the mask for what it is, a tool, not your face, a role, not your soul. This terrifies people because the mask has worked. It's kept you safe. It's earned approval. It's gotten you this far. Taking it off feels like standing naked in front of the world, vulnerable, exposed, unprotected, and maybe that's exactly what's needed. The mask promises safety, but it delivers loneliness because nobody knows you. They know the performance, they love the character, but the real you, it remains unseen, untouched, unknown. You can be surrounded by people and completely alone. That's the mask's cruelest trick. Jung understood this paradox. The persona that protects you also imprisons you. The adaptation that helped you survive now prevents you from living. What saved you as a child suffocates you as an adult. The armor becomes too heavy, the mask becomes too tight. So what breaks the pattern? Usually crisis. The mask cracks, the performance fails, you can't maintain it anymore. Something real breaks through, and it's terrifying, but Jung saw this as opportunity. The crisis isn't the problem, it's the solution trying to emerge. The breakdown is a breakthrough. When you can't perform anymore, you're forced to be real. When the mask shatters, your actual face appears. It's not pretty at first. It's raw, unpolished, imperfect, but it's yours, and that makes it beautiful, that makes it true. Jung called this confronting the shadow, all the parts you rejected to maintain the mask. The anger, the weakness, the messiness, the desires that don't fit the image. They're still there, still part of you. Denying them doesn't make them disappear, it makes them dangerous. Integration means accepting all of it, not just the acceptable parts, not just what fits the persona, all of you, the light and the shadow, the strength and the weakness, the success and the failure. This is what Jung meant by wholeness, not perfection, completeness. But here's what's hard. Dropping the mask means risking rejection. The people who loved your performance might not love your authenticity. The roles that defined you might not fit anymore. The identity you built might crumble. This is the price, and it's steep, but it's worth it. Because the alternative is slow death, living behind the mask forever, never being seen, never being known, dying with your song still inside you. Jung believed this was the greatest tragedy, not failing, not struggling, but never becoming who you actually are. So how do you begin? First, notice the mask. Watch yourself perform. See the moments when you edit yourself, when you shift to please others, when you hide something real. Just notice, without judgment. This is the first step, awareness, seeing the pattern clearly. Then ask yourself, who am I beneath this? What do I actually feel? What do I want? Not what I should want, what I actually want. These questions are terrifying because you might not know the answers. The mask has been there so long, but the questions matter. Start small, find moments to drop the mask. Safe spaces, safe people, places where you can be real without catastrophe. Test the waters, see what happens when you don't perform. It will feel strange, uncomfortable, wrong. That's normal. You're using muscles you forgot you had. Jung emphasized gradual work. You can't rip off the mask all at once. That's not courage, that's recklessness. The persona developed over years. It will take time to integrate. Be patient with yourself. The journey from mask to authenticity isn't quick, but it's essential. You'll resist. Part of you will fight to keep the mask, because it's familiar, because it's worked, because change is terrifying. Jung called this resistance. It's not weakness, it's the psyche protecting itself. Honor it, but don't let it stop you. Move forward anyway. The real you is still there, beneath the performance, beneath the roles, beneath all the layers of protection, waiting, not perfect, not always pleasant, but real, authentic, alive. That's what Jung meant by the self, the core that remains when everything else falls away. Living without the mask doesn't mean being reckless or oversharing or having no boundaries. It means the boundaries are yours, not borrowed, not performed. Yours. It means you choose when to be vulnerable, not because you should, because you want to, because it's true. Jung believed this was individuation, becoming yourself, not who your parents wanted, not who society expects, not who the mask pretends to be, but who you actually are. Flawed, complex, contradictory, human. This is the work, this is the goal, this is freedom. The mask will always be there. You'll wear it sometimes, that's okay. The difference is consciousness. You know it's a mask. You choose when to wear it. It doesn't wear you. You're not trapped behind it anymore. You can take it off. And that changes everything. This is Jung's gift, not a solution, but a map. He showed us the mask exists. He showed us the cost of wearing it forever. And he showed us the path back to ourselves. It's not easy, it's not quick, but it's possible, and it's worth it, because you're worth it. So ask yourself, right now, in this moment, are you wearing a mask? Are you performing or existing? Are you being seen or hiding? The answer doesn't have to be comfortable. It just has to be honest, because honesty is where the work begins. Honesty is where you find yourself again. The mask isn't evil, it's human. We all wear them. Jung wore them too, but he understood the danger. The mask that protects can also destroy. The persona that helps us belong can make us strangers to ourselves. The choice is yours. Keep performing or start living. Both are hard, only one is true.